Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited for today's video because we can finally film fall vlogs. I've literally been watching fall vlogs since like August. Everyone was like uploading them and I was like, hello, I love this, I want to do this, but all the Disney vlogs really had me backed up. But thankfully they're done. That trip is done, those vlogs are done, so now we can get on to the fall stuff, which I'm super excited about. I have a few fun fall things coming up this week, so I wanted to film them and make a fun, cozy fall vlog. So today's agenda, I need to run a few errands, but tonight we're gonna go to this like fall festival type of thing. It's mainly for kids, but they have a haunted hayride and they have food. So we're gonna go to that. But before, we need to run a few errands. And I also want to go to the bookstore because recently I have been obsessed with reading. I have been so stressed out for like the past 2 months and I started reading again, and because I was like in a big slump throughout the summer, and then I started reading again and it just brought me so much peace that I cannot stop now. I literally read 4 books in September, and then so far this month I have read 2 books already. So like 1 book a week, which is crazy for me. I don't know, I'm just super excited. I'm super obsessed with reading right now, and I'm building my fall TBR. I have 1 book that I really want to get that I want to read in November, so I want to get that, and then I don't want to allow myself to buy any books until December. I want to buy this one series in December that is so cute, so I'll show you guys that later. But I want to go to the bookstore. I want to get this book so I can have my cute little fall TBR, and I feel like also the bookstore is just super cozy, so let's do that. Yeah, I really want to do that, so I'm super excited, and I love the bookstore. I love browsing. There's so many books I want to get. I'm gonna tell myself I can only get 1. Also, we had a slumber party yesterday, so that's why my mattress is not here. It's in the living room on the floor. Anyways, before we head out of here, I wanted to do perfume of the day. For perfume of the day, we're gonna test out a little combo. First, I'm gonna start off with the Rare Beauty, the Amber Vanilla Layering Fragrance Balm. I used this one, the woody one, the other day with her perfume, and I got a lot of compliments on it. Like literally, I walked into work, sat down, one of my coworkers walked in and she was like, I knew you were here because I could smell you in the hallway. I was like, ah! And that is like what I look for in perfumes, like things that last, things that where people can like smell me. If I'm gonna spend a lot of money on perfumes, like I want them to be very good. So I was super happy about that one. So I'm gonna continue to use that combo. Now that we're done with that vanilla, I've never tried this combo before, so we're gonna test it out throughout the day today. But for perfume, I'm going to do the Cherry Ambition from the 7 Virtues. I love this company so much. I love all of their smells. I want all of them. I believe they just came out with a new one. I think it's called like buttercream or something. I need to go to the store and smell it. Oh, this one smells so good. Also, don't forget to spray your hair because perfume lasts in your hair. All right, now that we're done, now let's go to the bookstore. Okay, just got out of Barnes & Noble, and I was going back and forth with getting a few different books, and there was a point where I had 3 in my hand, and I was like, wait, this is a little excessive. I only need to get 1 because I have so many on my TBR, and I really only needed 1 to kind of complete like my fall TBR. So I ended up going with Fall I Want. It was between this one and People Watching. Something that I always like to do is I always like to read the first page of the book just to see if it like grabs my attention and to see if it's like a reading style that I think I'll enjoy. But yeah, I ended up picking this one. I'm excited about it. I mean, it seems really interesting. I've also heard a lot of people say that it's pretty good, so I'm excited. I'm gonna try and read as much as I can before we go to the festival tonight, but I'll see you guys when we do some fun things.
Tales to remind us to make good choices. Now, how could he escape? He recalled somehow through his veil of fear the bridge. That was what the legend said. Look at the sword.
Guys, look what Javi got. Javi found a Dubai chocolate brownie and I'm about to try it. It looks a little dry, I ain't even gonna lie to you, if you can tell.
Is it busted? She can't speak.
Can't breathe. It's okay. I need some water though. One bite only and I need some water. Guys, we're about to enter the Trail of Terror. And what do they mean by strong smells? What? Alright, we just finished the maze, which we waited so long, maybe like over an hour for something so quick and something that wasn't even really that cool. But anyways, we're done. We're out of there now. I did get one good jump scare, but we got some hot chocolate and then I'm about to ride that, which is like, I don't, what is that? Tubing?
Slide.
A slide? I don't know. But first I'm gonna do a little taste test to this. Oh my god. So good. You hear that? Hi guys, it is another day now and we're going to continue the cozy fall vibes today. Everything you just saw was on Sunday, so now it's Wednesday. It's my day off and I'm super excited. I'm so happy to have a day off, and I've been wanting to do like fall cozy things like for 2 months now, so I'm super excited for today just to have a day off to just do fun little things. It's currently 9:38 and we just got to this spooky cafe in my city. It looks packed, guys. It looks packed. Like there's so many cars. If there's somewhere to sit, I will sit, but if there isn't, then I'm just gonna get a latte and go. So hopefully this is parking for other things and not, you know, not everyone is at the cafe. Let's grab our stuff and go in there. I brought my book. I also brought my journal to journal a little bit, and I want to try and finish my book while I'm here. I'm currently on chapter 35 and there's 52 chapters, so we're so close to finishing. I want to do a lot of my reading while I'm here. Let's go in there. I'm gonna cross my fingers that there's not a lot of people there. Let's go into the cafe. Alrighty, we are back home now. It is currently 3:26. Since I last saw you, I did go and get my godson's Halloween costume, and then we also stopped by Cold Stone and got some ice cream. And I'm not gonna lie, my tummy is not feeling well. Anywho, I finished The Perfect Divorce. This book was so good. I enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed the first one. I really loved it, and I usually never read the acknowledgements, like never. As soon as I get to acknowledgement page, I literally just close up the book and I put it away. But I read this one and I'm so glad that I did, because she said that Sarah Morgan's story is not over, which is Sarah Morgan's the main character in the book, and which just makes me so happy because that means that we're gonna get a third book. Whenever it drops, I'm there to get it. But now that we finished this book, I can officially put it in my finished shelf. Bottom shelves are like my finished and my top is like my TBR. Do you see all those books I haven't read? Yeah. My next book that I'm gonna be reading is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I think this is going to be another perfect book for October. I also know that there is a series. I don't remember if it's on like Hulu or Amazon, or I don't remember, but there's a series for this and I really want to watch it, but I'm not allowing myself to watch it until I actually read the book. I did try to start this a few years ago, but I just like read, I want to say maybe like 2-3 chapters, and then I just like never picked it back up. So I'm hoping to fly through it this time around. I'm giving it a second shot. My favorite thing to do when I finish a book is going to go update my Goodreads so I can finally update The Perfect Divorce and say I finished this book. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. Yay! Look! It says, congratulations, you completed the 2025 reading challenge by reading 5 books. Last year, I read 5 books, the whole entire year. When I re-downloaded this app in September, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say I can read 1 book every month for the rest of the year. And I read so far the 5 books that I wanted to read in a month and a half. So we're doing pretty good, okay? I could go and change my challenge, but it's okay. We will get a real challenge next year. Now I just set A Good Girl's Guide to Murder as reading. So now it'll show up right here and I can update the progress. Anyways, let's keep the fall vibes going and let's make some chocolate chip pumpkin bread. You guys, hopefully you guys can hear me because I dropped my camera in flour earlier and it did go on like one of the speakers or one of the microphones. So I hope you can hear me well. But the pumpkin bread just came out of the oven. It looks so beautiful. This is all messed up because I was sticking the fork in there. I cannot wait to try it. I hope it's really, really yummy. But while that cools down, I thought we could start our movie of the night, which is Halloween Town, which I'm super excited about. I watch these movies every October, every single year. I will not miss it. And I'm so surprised I haven't watched any Halloween movies, or not Halloween movies, but I'm surprised I haven't watched any like Disney Halloween movies yet, because they're usually the first ones I watch. So let's set up the apartment, make it look really, really cozy, and start Halloween Town. I recently got these Harry Potter lights on Amazon. I'm obsessed with them. Let me show you guys how they work. Ta-da! There is one right there that for some reason does not work, so I need to have my boyfriend change it because I am too short for it. I'm so happy that I got these lights, the ones behind the TV and then that standing light as well, because I love the way that it looks in here right now. I have been reading so much with these lights on, and then I'll like throw up like a little ambiance, like jazz music and stuff on the TV. Oh, it is so cozy, you guys. I'm obsessed with it. But we also can't forget about my wax melter, because I also think this also makes the room even more cozy than it is. Oh, and then I forgot this pumpkin actually turns on. 1 second. It barely does anything, but there's a little bit of lights in there if you can tell. Hi guys, it is a bit later now. I finished watching Halloween Town. As you can tell, I look pretty tired right now. But I was about to start getting ready for bed, but I wanted to try the pumpkin bread before I did that. I want to cut like a full slice just to see what it's giving. Ooh, look at that beautiful piece of loaf. Scrumptious. So good. I'm so proud of myself. Also, this loaf is ginormous. Well, that was fun. I'm so proud of myself. Glad that all worked out. But now I can finally get ready for bed. Okay, I am in bed now and I'm wearing my cozy Snuggie. But my mom found it at TJ Maxx, I think, and she bought it for me and I love it so much. It literally has a hood. It's huge. I'm about to start reading for the night to wind down and get off my phone. But I wanted to do some eye patches first. I'm gonna put on the Summer Fridays. I just realized you probably can't hear me because Rufus is... I'm just gonna talk louder over him because I'm not gonna tell him to stop because he's living his best life. I'm gonna be using the Summer Fridays Jet Lag eye patches. I'm about to stay up for a bit to read, so I'm taking advantage of that time. I actually really like these. The only eye patches I've ever used are the Pixie ones, the Beautiful Eye ones. I really want to try the Rode ones. I know they recently came out with some. So those are some that I really want to try. Maybe we'll get them during the Sephora sale. That's coming up. If you guys have tried any other eye patches that you guys really like, please let me know because I will gladly love to try them. Okay, now that that's done, now we can start reading. I'm currently on chapter 2 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I think I really just have to get through like the first few chapters to like understand what's going on, and then I think it's gonna get good. I hope so. But I really want to finish it. Today is Wednesday. I would love to finish this by Sunday. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm literally just rambling now. I need to get cozy and read. Remember earlier when I told you guys I like to put little ambiance videos? This is one of them.